morning, class 11. Myself, Sanjay Kumar Tiwari, welcoming you to e-learning platform of St. Michael Higher Secondary Bethiya. The students, in previous videos, we have completed determiners where I had given you homework and hope that you have done the homework in your school copy. Students, today I have decided to teach you very important lesson, which is tense. Dear student, the present chapter that I have decided to teach you today is frequently taught at all the levels of class 7, 8, 6, 9, 10, and here we are in the class 11 where we have to study. So I hope and I know that most of the things about tense you are fully aware, but I am going to give you the detailed study including the structure to recognize the usage of your each and every tense. Students, before we go into the details, it's my duty to make you aware of the tense. Students, the tense relates to the verb. It means there is relationship in between tense and verb. Without verb there cannot be tense. The tense of a verb shows the time of an action or event or the state of an action. Students, I am going to share some examples which may make you aware. It was raining at 7 a.m. This is action in the past tense. She is dancing. This brings you to make you aware that this action is in present tense. Second one is state. State means just the situation, the position. I am happy, father is a teacher. These two examples make you aware that here no direct action is being done, but this shows the state. It means I am happy. It shows that I am happy at the present. This is the state of happiness. Father is in the capacity of a teacher. This is also a state. So any tense talks about action as well as state if possible. The students, as you know that the tense has been divided into three categories. First one is present tense, second one past tense, and third one will bring you to future tense. After that, it's not out of here to mention here that each and every tense has been divided into 4 subgroups. In this way, there are altogether 12 tenses divided, and the result of 3 tenses which are divided again into subgroups. Students, the first tense is simple present tense. It's your moral duty to make it sure that it has got another name which is present indefinite. This tense shows that any action started a little bit earlier is continue at the time of speaking. It has got 3 structures for different kind of positive, negative, interrogative. These sentences will continue with each and every tense, so you have to keep the structure in mind. The structure for positive sentence is subject plus V1 or V5 plus object. Here V1 is the main form of the verb, it is the root form of the verb, and when S or ES is added, it becomes V5. Example, I work hard, he works hard. Now move to negative sentences, subject plus do or does plus not plus V1. The moment you change V5 into V1, where does is used, V1 is necessary to be used here. No any other form of verb. I would like to say that you have not to repeat V5 whenever you have to use does. Example I am making clear, I don't work hard, he doesn't work hard. Now move to interrogative sentences. Do or does. It is brought in the beginning again S, that stands for subject, plus V1 plus object, and at last all the sentences take full stop. Do they hard work hard? Does he work hard? This is actually interrogative in nature. So here in the last statement you have to use question mark or interrogative sign, and rest of the two sentences you will take full stop after them. Students, this structure will make you aware how to translate the Hindi version of simple present tense into your required English version. Students, now move to the usage of simple present tense. That's very important, and questions are generally asked from this one. Simple present tense is used. First one is that to describe habitual actions or actions of habit, daily habit that we generally do daily. Example is there, Kamal goes for a walk daily. This type of sentences generally take daily to indicate and to make it clear that the actions or action is or are done daily. Now second use is that to describe facts or truth. Truth means the truth, the fact that has been admitted universally. It is known as universal truth also. The sun sets in the west. This statement is true all around the world. Third one, to express a planned future event. If you have any just settled or planned future event, you have to translate according to simple present tense, but its Hindi version may bring you to future tense. The train leaves for Delhi at 8 p.m. Next one, for a fact which is true at present. Whatever fact you are describing, if it is true for present, you have to just put it under the heading of simple present tense. Sudha teaches in a village. Next one, in running commentaries. Sam hits the ball, Ajit misses it. Next one is that there are some exclamatory sentences where we have to express surprise, and there simple present tense is used. All the example will make you clear. Here comes our bus. How fast he rides. All these sentences are exclamatory and they show surprise. They take note of exclamation at the end. Next one is that to express a repeated action. If any action is repeated by anyone or someone or by any particular subject, you have to use simple present tense. I generally go to see her. To introduce quotations. Wordsworth says, the world is too much with us. If you have to put any quotation, any important line, any important statement, sometimes they are used within inverted comma, simple present tense is used. In time and conditional clauses, whenever there are more than one clauses and one part of the longer sentence which is known as subordinate clause, it expresses time or condition, you have to use simple present tense. Conditional clauses generally start with words of condition. If we work hard, we will succeed. This part, if you work hard, is just conditional part. Next one, to show a present state. He is a teacher. Although is has been used here, but it has been used as main verb. It shows the capacity of the person who is addressed here as he. The next one is that to issue instructions or offer advice. Drive with patience. So these are some 8 to 10 uses, important uses of simple present tense. Students, please go through it, make it yours, and just be good learner of simple present tense. The rest of the tenses will be taught to you in next video one by one. So please go through it, and if you have any query, just ask me. And one thing I am generally reminding all of you that you have to do your homework in your school copy that you may buy from Preppy School. Thank you.